Yeah, Aaron Ramsdale coming out with a new contract yesterday and then doing an interview saying that...
New contract for what? Didn't you just sign him?
New contract for failing to win anything in the 2 years he's been here. Pay rise and that. Like, that's what we do. You get a new pay rise. Yeah, have a pay rise for not winning nothing for 2 years.
You know.
And then he's got the audacity to sit in an interview and say, well, it's a cheap shot to say we bottled the title. Well, what do you mean it's a cheap shot to say we bottled it? You were sat top for 93% of it, mate.
Yeah, fact.
We were sat top for what, 270 days or so? Yeah, that's like me sitting and spending 270 minutes chatting to a girl in a bar, and then you bowl in, speak to her for 14 minutes and go home and say, see you later, Lee.
And dip with them. You know what I mean? And then you show me the possession stats and say, yeah, well, at least I spoke to her, innit? Like, what does that mean, bruv?
Yeah, I got an assist.
If you can call it that, do you know what I mean? Then they'll be saying that you bottled it, Lee. Do you know what I mean? You didn't close the deal.
Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's mad.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Bro, this club's a joke. It is an absolute disgrace. I've seen Real Madrid's president coming out saying the contracts we were looking to renew, yeah, we're not renewing. We're going to have to look at slightly differently now. It's almost like the millions of Real Madrid fans that have been kicking off online have actually made the club act. Whereas the millions of Arsenal fans online sitting there saying we're overachieving for winning nothing for 3 years. It's almost why the club are hiring dogs to keep the feel-good vibe at the training.
What is that about? I'm sorry. Like, what is there to feel good about, after the season that you've had? You know, like that, honestly. No trophies. Do you know what I mean? The biggest collapse, in Premier League history. What is there to feel good about? You know what it is, like, they don't deserve to feel good, Lee. And this is what is annoying. If that was me, if that's me, I'm saying to my players, take this in, You see this feeling? Take it in and remember it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to feel this shit again. Why are you trying to take away the pain with fucking...
No accountability. But this is the problem. Everyone can sit there and moan and cry and bitch about Man City this and Man City that, blah, blah, blah. The fact is, our club is just content with top four. They're happy with top four. Our CEO said it on the 12th of January. 7 points clear. The aim's top four, he said. You know, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp said it this season, I think. Yeah, our target is top four. Like, what? Man United players are coming out. Rashford saying it. Yeah, top four. My aim's top four this season. Like, other players have said it, like, for different clubs. Loads of Harry Kane said it before. Like, bro, people can sit and cry and bitch about Man City all they like. They're the only club that actually try and win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And like Liverpool, you can say, yeah, cool, they've been in the title race and that for the last 4 years. And really tried though, haven't they? Let's be real. They've had a go. But if they really wanted to win that title, they would have spent a bit more money.
Yeah. They were just happy to be there. If you're real, like they were just taking part. You know what I mean? It was that.
Yeah, they made it interesting.
Yeah, they didn't go above and beyond to win the title. It was more like, we'll spend what we spend, and then Klopp will absolutely like squeeze the final bits of juice out of this Liverpool team, which he did.
Yep. And then this is what happens. Look at what's happened this season. they're currently fifth. You know, and this is what winds me up. Like, you got all of this distractions, you got all the lowering of standards. Like, I think the Brighton, is it the Brighton CEO? Or I think it's the Brighton CEO who's won CEO of the season. Why?
Yeah.
How's he won how has he won CEO of the season? They made 84 million transfer profit and have won fuck all. Like, do you know what I mean? They made 84 million. How is he CEO of the season?
Yeah, they made a profit and they didn't win anything.
All they do is just basically get a load of players for cheap and flog them on for more. How is that success? How are you getting rewarded for that?
No, it's a shrewd business model, but let's not call it success though, because it's not that.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. It's a disgrace, mate. It's an absolute disgrace.
To be fair, they're in the top 6 though. They could get Europe.
Yeah, they can. They probably will, to be fair. But either way, they've made 84 million quid this year. If they'd spent that 84 million, they might have been sitting there in the title charge.
They could have been higher up in the top 4 race for sure.
They might have even beat you and got to the final.
If they spent an extra 80, you're right. Maybe they could have been in the top 4 race.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and they're following Southampton's model. That's a great game. They are.
Yeah. Look where Southampton are now, bro.
That's what's going to happen to them. And the thing is, like, people think it's backwards for me to say they should be going for the title. Every team should be going for the title. Let's not try and dress it up that there ain't 18 billionaires in this league out of the 20 clubs. They've all got dough. You're allowed to invest your dough, a certain amount. So no, if these teams started treating it like a competition rather than just rewarding failure, like how can our goalkeeper get a new contract and come out with that? Like,
you're not wrong though, because if you look at Southampton, for example, they got the reputation for being a feeder club. You know what I mean? Because they kept buying these good players, and all that happened is teams were buying their players at a rate that they couldn't replace them. You know what I mean? And then they just start to drop down. Now you know they're in a relegation battle, and then you got players like Lavia and he's gonna be gone now as well. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just the same old shit with Southampton. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't keep replacing players every season. You can't, and especially not multiple players. Like, what's his name? Was it Fabrizio or someone said that both McAllister and Caicedo are definitely leaving in the summer. Like, bro, you can't thrive like
they're
that.
They're going to make well over 100 million out of that.
Yeah.
Caicedo would be nearly that himself.
If they both leave, they're not going to be able to replace both of them in one window. Do you know what I mean? And if them two leave, it won't just be them two. There'll be someone else.
But the thing is, if they get 140 for them, let's say, let's say 130. No, let's even just say 120. That
but they should reinvest the whole 120, but they won't.
That's what they were going to invest anyway, but they won't. They'll go and invest what they were going to invest anyway. They'll pocket the 120, and then they'll finish about 10th next season, and they'll do it again. And then they'll finish 12th the following season. They'll do it again. Before you know it, 5 years from now, they'll be back in League One.
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah, because all they're doing is just using the Premier League for the TV money, to make the owner richer. That's it. That's all they're doing. Yeah. They're just using the Premier League for the TV money. They're not interested about winning anything. No, none of these clubs take it seriously. Only Man City have got any balls, man. Like, it pisses me off. Like, your club's a joke. Our club's a joke.
Yeah,
Tottenham's just a fucking laughing stock. Like, you know, Leicester's another one. Leicester won the league, and what did they do? Sold all of their players.
Yeah.
Like, good. I'm glad they're getting.
And didn't replace them with anyone anywhere near the caliber of the players they sold. But that was always going to be the case anyway, because when you have these players, like, they're not easily accessible, bro. How many times are you going to stumble upon, do you know what I mean, what they did with, obviously, Kante, Mahrez, Vardy. Obviously, Vardy stayed, but he turned down Arsenal. But do you know what I mean? Chilwell as well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Drinkwater left, but that he's a whole other story.
Was part of the team, but
but he's still part of Leicester. Do you know what I'm saying? And then fucking
look how much money they got for Harry Maguire and Chilwell. 130 mil combined.
Yeah. And who did they bring in? Like, they're still relying on 35-year-old Jamie Vardy, bro. So
they still got Johnny Evans at the club.
But that's what I'm saying. So they didn't reinvest that money, bro, the way they were supposed to.
Yeah, good. Yeah, they got money for Fofana as well. Exactly. The amount of money that club has made. Kante went for cheap, but I think they sold Mahrez for 60.
Yeah, Mahrez went for 60. Kante went for 25, 30.
Yeah, Chilwell 50. Maguire 80. Where's all the money gone? Bro, they were buying up that C-Tech David Luiz who's scoring own goals. And the goal kit, they got rid of Kasper Schmeichel. Like, good. I hope they get relegated.